Hey guys, it's Beauty Queen, and not too long ago I did a tattoo tag video. It was actually the 3rd of this month and now it's the 10th, as you guys would have seen. So I decided to do an author tag video because why not? I really need to fix this table. It's just like popping in and out. Let's get straight into the video. Alright, so number one is, what's your favourite place to write? My favourite place to write is on my bed, obviously. I just find it so peaceful, and I have a curtain, I just open it and I can look outside if I need to, and yeah. Tea. Coffee for the first 2 hours and then I switch to tea. Favourite book of all time? My favourite book of all time is, I have to say, so I'll try to get up the next question, is actually, I can't tell you for certain, but it's called the Circle. I have to say that is my favourite book of all time. If not, then it's Stephen King, Pet Sematary, because I finally read it and I loved it. Okay, so question 4 is NaNoWriMo month, and I had to search up what it meant, and it is National Novel Writing Month, yes or no. So basically what that is I guess it's a fundraiser, and basically it's National Writing Month. You write a novel during the month. I don't do it, and I probably would never do it. To me, my work is art, basically, and I do not want to have to do a competition or rush something when I don't have inspiration. I get a lot of bad times where I don't have inspiration. I need to stop playing with them. I'm just going to pull it apart. Okay, 5. Genre you would write if you had no restrictions. If I had no restrictions, I would probably write supernatural books. Basically, that's the only genre I really like to write anyway. I can't really write books that are human. I have tried. My newest book that I just finished is a human on human book. There's no real supernaturally aspects really. There is a mini book that she reads, but that's not really that well, you know. But in saying that, it is pretty cool, and it did get through, and it is very interesting. I'm about to start editing it, which is really cool. Actually, I should have started editing it by now. I would have started editing it by now. When I'm filming, I haven't. But yeah, that's what I wrote, and now I'm writing a supernatural book because I've already started another book, and that has been going well so far. Number 6, I've got an itchy scalp. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? If I had any superpower, what would it be? Not to get writer's block. Now, I don't know if that's actually a superpower, but if it could be a superpower, I'd want that. Writer's block is the worst thing to ever happen to a writer, and to know that I have it is just the worst thing in the world. Number 7, favorite author, Stephen King. I love how fast he can write a book, and I really aspire that. My book I just wrote is kind of short, long ways. It's about 36 pages, and before I start editing it, it's like, I don't even know how many words, but it's like under 30,000 words, but it's over a short story, so it's a short novel. And how long he can make his books in so short time just amazes me. I just love it so much. I maybe need to start writing like him, because I swear to God, and I do like her channel. If you haven't seen her, I will find her link and put it down below. But she's also an author, and she does these cool challenges where she writes like a specific author for a day. I just love it. I love watching and seeing how other authors write, and it gives me inspiration to, maybe I could put that into my routine. 8. What kind of music do you listen to when you write? So it depends on the book, and depends on my mood. So sometimes I will listen to music, sometimes I won't. When I'm writing a supernatural book, I like to have beats on, like Skillet and Metallica because they're my favourite rock bands. So I just like to have, heavy metal I should say, I like to have rock and heavy metal on Screamo music on when I'm writing supernatural books. Sometimes I like Twilight music. But when I was writing my human book, I was listening to more poppy music, so it really depends on the scene though. Like if it's a quite romantic scene, you'd want to listen to a romantic song, and that's kind of what I do. 9, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? Spain. I would have so much inspiration if I was in Spain. I can't wait to go visit Spain. I am actually going to save up to go to Spain. I'm going to do a huge trip in a few years, and it's going to be like Spain and America, and I want to go to England because both my grandma and my mum were born in England, and I want to go there. Like, I just really want to go visiting the world. And 10, what do you do when you get writer's block? So normally when I get writer's block, I edit. So I re-edit my book, or I'll just, if I have nothing to edit, I'll reread my book. And sometimes that gives me inspiration to at least get a little bit more done, and then I can do that, and then just keep going on for the rest of the book. But if it's really bad and that doesn't work, then I leave it for a week, reread it, and then go straight into it. The longest I did that one was 3 weeks, and that was by mistake. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like my content, please do give a like, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from moi. And if you want to be up to date, just hit the notification bell and comment your answers to this. I'll have the questions in the description so that you can answer the questions in the comments, so I get to know more about you guys. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye!